We have a Cub Cadet walk behind Mower. So he says he just wants some wants it serviced. So he said it's also a little bit hard to start. So if you can check that out. So I'm going to start to see what he's talking about with this hard to start. I'm sure. Okay, so obviously we do have a carburetor or fuel issue. So what we're going to do now is put some starting fluid in it. He wants everything done to it except the air filter. He said it's a brand new air filter, which I kind of agree. This has an automatic choke in it, so we'll have to open the choke up to put starting fluid in it. We have a carb issue, or a gas issue. Regardless, what I'll do is I'll drain the gas and we'll start looking at the carburetor. So this guy said he wants everything done to it except the air filter, including a bath. He wants to get it washed. Now this guy comes from the city. We're out here, way out here. He's probably... So we're taking off the crank case breather hose. And then we'll take off the fuel line so we can drain the gas. I'm going to pinch it off so it doesn't spray all over the place when I take the fuel line off. We gotta get the clip off. Actually, the gas doesn't look too terribly bad. It's a little orange, but not terrible. It probably wouldn't have hurt it. Okay, so I'm going to see if we can figure out how to get this carburetor off. It's got this automatic choke on there that runs from the exhaust. As the exhaust heats up, it opens the choke up. Looks like that just swings out of the way. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to take the top off to get this linkage off. Hoping I could avoid that. But these newer mowers seems like they just love for you to take the top off. I'm going to have to remove the choke butterfly so I can raise the stem out. Like that. Okay, the gas came out, it looked pretty bad. So I'll take the bowl off. And this is the float. We'll take the float off, the pin that comes out. Then you got your needle valve, and on this one there's a spring on it right there in between the needle valve and the bolt. Okay, I'm going to attempt to remove the emulsion tube, but sometimes they get stuck because they're so messed up. So well, that one looks pretty good. I don't think we're going to have a problem. I know you can't see it, but I do not see any daylight coming through that. I also don't think I see any coming through that one either. Take my torch cleaning tips and see if we can clean this out a bit. Yep, that cleaned it right up. Yep. Then we got little holes here on the side. Alright, so we'll take some carb cleaner and clean some carb. Okay, something happened to my recording as I was fumbling around with the linkage, but I got all the linkage hooked back up. Okay, so while I was at it, I remembered I wanted to put a fuel filter and a shutoff valve on it because this is a service. He wanted to do a service, not just a carb clean. So I'm going to have to put in a bigger hose because this hose just isn't going to be able to accommodate all that stuff. Now, when you take this apart, you take the hose off. This is inside it, and that is a gas filter. That is just a tiny, tiny gas filter. So we'll put something a little bit more substantial in there. And he did ask for a new hose, by the way. So it's not like I'm adding that much more to it. Direction, which I just messed up. That we want to get, so there's an arrow right there. Tells you the direction of the shutoff valve. Okay, so I got another spark plug, so I'm going to gap it to make sure it's okay. And it's tight. So we're going to go 30 to 35 thousandths. 30 goes in, 35 does not. So if you click this up next box, it'll take you to video where it's probably working on another mower just like this one. Thanks for watching.